Cooper Marcher here. If you know about the peace signs on my tie, then you might be an old hippie like my mom. There are some things you probably don't know about the peace sign, though. And guess what? I'm going to tell you some. Some people think it's a satanic symbol. It is not. It started out as the logo of the British group named for the Campaign for Nuclear Disarmament, CND. The symbol incorporated the semaphore letters N, meaning for nuclear, and D for disarmament. Semaphore is a method of visual signing, for those who don't know. And you could always look it up on Wikipedia. Bayard Rustin, a close associate of Martin Luther King, brought the symbol back to the United States after a trip to Great Britain. Try to ignore the phone and the noise in the background. The symbol was used on civil rights marches, and later it appeared on anti-Vietnam War demonstrations and was even seen in protest on the helmets by American GIs. The symbol appeared on the walls of Prague when the Soviet tanks invaded in 1968, and on the Berlin Wall in Sarajevo and Belgrade, and on the graves of the victims of military dictators. In South Africa, under the apartheid regime, there was an official attempt to ban the symbol. The symbol has been condemned by some as a communist sign. It is not. A symbol of freedom, it is free for all. Although specifically designed for an anti-nuclear movement, it has quite deliberately never been copyrighted. No one has to pay for or seek permission before they can use it. The symbol was first brought to wide public attention on Easter weekend of 1958 during a march from London to Aldermaston in Berkshire, the site of the Atomic Weapons Research Establishment. The demonstration was the first large-scale anti-nuclear march of its kind. The peace sign was designed in 1958 by Gerald Holtom, a professional designer and artist and a graduate of the Royal College of Arts. It was used extensively in hippie culture and peace movements in the 1960s, mostly in demonstrations opposing the Vietnam War. Since that time, it has found a permanent home with all peace-loving people. Interestingly, there are different ideas over what peace is, or should be. Particularly, anti-war movements often have short-term goals, while peace movement advocates have an ongoing lifestyle and proactive government policy of peace at all times. Everyone should just give peace a chance, don't you think? Cooper Marcher here. Ciao.